Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and well, my name is Mimi. Check out my Ko-fi link if you've been watching me for a while, and if you can donate even just $1. I need new glasses, just in case. I don't know how to ask people for donations, okay? But welcome back to my channel. I just live streamed previously today, and I thought that I would do this live stream as well because I was curious. People need a love reading. I got my heart broken recently as well, so it feels like the collective is getting their heart broken by just a whole bunch of people that came to them first, apparently, but whatever. We're doing an Eros and Agape reading, which is going to be mostly about familial love or sexual love. So familial love, aka unconditional love, agape love is the frequency, the 5D frequency. Eros is sexual love, which is near that frequency. It's a little more passionate, but there's different kinds of love. We already know that as a collective, but they all fall under unconditional love. So, they come in different colors and shapes and sizes. And we have twin flame journeys, we have divine counterparts, we have marriage, and this is not for anyone who's going through a karmic lesson or feels like, oh, is my boyfriend cheating on me? I don't give a fuck. I don't think anybody gives a fuck. I'm going to be honest with you. At this point in time, we don't have time for that energy. Just a little PSA, a little warning. I'm just going to tell you about that right now. So let's get to it. So right now, the first energy that I will probably talk about is, we're just gonna go down the list of zodiacs. We're gonna go down the list of any frequencies that I need to know of. Apart from Leo, Cancer, I'm getting Scorpio. I'm not tapping into Aquarius. Sagittarius. Okay, sure. Sagittarius. Sure. Sag. I'm hearing Taurus. Taurus energy. Okay. Taurus wants to know. Alright. That's it. We'll see. If you have any of those in your chart, or in your Venus North Node, I guess I'm gonna have to do an individual. I didn't think this through. We'll do a collective one, and then I'll do an individual one later. So let's do a collective love reading for Eros and Agape. So, Eros Agape. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so for Eros, for sexual love and stuff like that, the collective, probably you're in this indecisive energy, or you need to be able to pick a direction on what you want to go towards. I don't know why the Wheel of Fortune just popped out. The Wheel of Fortune just popped out. There's some kind of karmic lesson that has to do with sexual love that maybe some people need to learn. Maybe that's the energy that we're in right now. So yeah, there's a lot of protection that is for our sexual energy. Maybe there's a lot of people that have a lot of resentment for how, let's say, sexual you are, or let's say you are openly, there's a lot of discrimination is what I'm getting. Literally, 10 of Swords upside down. Yeah, so maybe there's a lot of discrimination that sexuality is going through at this current moment, or sexual love is going through at the moment, that our ancestors are protecting. First of all, if you don't know this already, but sexual love, like I said, comes in also different shapes and sizes and all sorts of forms, and manifests in different ways. As long as we purify the way that we see sexual love, then we'd be able to avoid anything that would cause us any harm. Personally, I understand this, having some kind of resentment or grudge, even if it's for yourself, or you know what I mean, for your own sexual nature. If you're having some kind of attitude or belief that holds you back from expressing your beingness, or being sexual of some sort, you could potentially harm yourself, just with your resentment alone, like if you're not loving yourself and you're not loving your sexual prowess, yeah, I need to be careful of that. Just in case, I do have an OnlyFans, so I tend to express myself sexually over there. Just because, I don't know, I just do whatever the fuck I want, and God blesses me. So yeah, maybe there needs to be letting go of this ideal sexual energy, because they're so different and they manifest differently with everyone. Maybe the person that you want to be with, when it comes to sexual love, maybe they don't perceive it the same way as you do, or maybe they've been through something else, or they've been through something that doesn't allow them to. Yeah, there's something about the past coming back to haunt people, especially when it comes to sex and all that, and I mean that specifically, like sexual love, as in this energy, this Empress and Queen of Wands energy. It's like a lot of people let go of it. A lot of people let go of this feminine sexual energy just to be hit with like betrayal, resentment, karma, because they don't understand it. They don't understand. They don't, yeah. There might be people who just don't understand. Either it's you, collective, or there's a lot of different people who just don't see a sexual nature the same way. And that causes a lot of internal conflict of some sort. Yeah, there's something that people don't see. I don't know. There's something that someone doesn't see in you, or whether you don't see in someone else. And that's for a reason. Yeah, Chariot. Yeah. That's because either this person or you are protected. So yeah, that's literally the protection. That's so crazy. Okay. Let's dive in deeper more into this sexual love. Yeah. It's like so it's like some people are just releasing heartbreak right now. Some people are just releasing the need to heal all the time because they've healed. Maybe people have healed from the past. A lot of people are focusing on their values right now, their foundation. So like where the ideas of your sexual nature come from, you need to really understand how you perceive people sexually. Like, first of all, when does this is much deeper than I expected. It feels like right now, if you're on a journey of understanding how your eros is, your erotica, how you are sexually, you might be a little like impulsive. You might be too mentally young. I don't want to say you're young, because hopefully you're not, because I don't have this for people under 18, because no one under 18 should be doing tarot readings. There's a rule like that in the spiritual world, so just in case, you shouldn't be giving children tarot readings or anything like that. That's breaking a lot of karmic laws. But if you're mentally young and there's this promiscuous energy about the Knight of Wands that I'm trying to I can't tap into that energy anymore because I moved away. This is Leo energy, and this is kind of this energy of wanting to just fuck. That's all. But there's no balance in this. Yeah, literally limbo. It's as if there needs to be a shift in perspective of erotica. See, some of you guys just need to watch erotica. You guys need to really understand tantra and eros. You guys need to really understand how to tap into your sexual energy, because your sexual energy is one of the strongest energies that we have inside our human bodies. I'm a sexual healer as well, so when it comes to eros energy, you can't be ignorant. You cannot be ignorant. Ignorance is not bliss, okay? First of all, ignorance is not bliss. And when you sit in this ignorant energy, You are risking. This is what you're risking. You're risking your wish fulfillment. It'd be the little things. It'd be the little things that fuck you over. You always want the ideal, perfect mindset for everything, and that literally fucks you over. Like, release yourself from the ideals that you have created based off of your own past, please. Yes. Perfect. Okay. So when it comes to Eros or Eros energy, there's a lot of blocking. It's like blocking your own blessings. It doesn't even want to show me the card. It's just like covering it up. Like, it's like there's shame. That's what it is. It's shame. That's what I'm feeling. Yeah, that's confirmation. Karmic shame. Yeah, that's what it is. Everyone in Greece was not straight. Do people need to know that? Most people in Greece were not straight. In India, Tantra was very normal, erotica. Oh my god, so many signs and symbolism. It's like people need to learn this. It's like everywhere in the world, like Japanese people are some of the most kinkiest. German people are literally have the weirdest type of sense of eros. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, Russians really believe that the value of your sex is like, I can't even explain how Russians think about sex, like, honestly. But everybody has their own culture, everybody has their own idea. We can't I've said this in my last live stream, we can't demonize things that make us who we are, because how would we demonize ourselves and then be afraid of demons? That makes no sense. Have a lane, stay in it. Yeah, literally. It's as if there are illusions even within. I was gonna name this like hermit. Like, I was gonna name this like going hermit. But it's like, you see how the devil and hermit are here? It's like there's a lot of illusions surrounding your freedom and your mindset when it comes to Eros. You just need to do your own research. You need to find yourself and heal. That's what it is. Yeah, because then you'll find something much more pure than you realize. And I feel like people are not prepared to listen to that, because a lot of people wanted to demonize sexuality. A lot of people want to demonize being sexy because, it takes patience, it takes timing, it takes knowledge, it takes wisdom. You can't just hear about sex when you're young and then think that that's exactly how it is for the rest of your life. Why does everything in your life have to change except for your ideals on sex? Like, why? That makes no sense. Yeah, you would be betraying yourself to be able to sit in the same position you were in when you were younger, if you had that, like, mentality. Yeah. You need to be prepared to hear the truth and take your value in your own hands. Man. Let's see, what else? Sorry. Yeah. Communication. So, wait, let me see. It's like someone needs to communicate. Yeah, someone needs to be able to be sexually open and communicate with the person that they want to be with, in order to open up about, just open up. Yeah, because right now it feels like carrying in the same ideals that you had as the past is going to hurt you. There's a lot going on when it comes to sexual healing. I actually have sexual healing cards. Oh my god, I completely forgot about that. I have sexual healing cards coming soon for tarot. If you guys are interested, check out my Patreon. I'm still gonna be pulling them out. It's gonna be really hard, but I'm gonna do my best, alright? Okay. So, yeah, when it comes to sexual healing, oh man, I'm gonna have to take out my book. I don't know where it is. It's over there. There's like, okay, there are cycles that are ending right now. There are changes that are being made. That's the truth. That'll be able to show you what these cycles really mean for you and how they give you the freedom to be who you are so that you can understand your value. Yeah, it's like not only that, but you're also going to be extremely fortunate. You have something good coming for you. Yeah, a lot of abundance. Yeah. You're going to be freed from some kind of karmic tie, perhaps. Something that was keeping you in this energy of like, hey, like heartbreak. That's what it is. It's as if like every time you would want to give someone your love, they would always be conflicted. Like they would always have some kind of battle. Like there would always be something going on. Like it did like, oh, it's a curse. Oh, it's a curse. So someone was cursed. That's what it is. It wasn't, yeah, someone was cursed. It was, that curse is being broken. Yeah, tower moment. So someone was sexually cursed. Isn't that fucked up? Felt. Yeah. Yeah, literally. Someone was sexually cursed when they were very young, and it stopped them from getting to the point of like freedom. Wow, someone's sexuality really like I said, felt. Someone's sexuality really like, yeah, was under a lot of illusion. That's the truth. It was like someone was jealous of your fate. This is why I don't do, that's probably why I mentioned don't do tarot on kids, please. Don't look up kids' fate and all that shit. You fuck with their life. That's what you do. That's what you do. That's all I'm going to say about that. Let's move on to agape love. Agape love is all about love in the most pure, soft, it's soft boy love. Soft boy, soft girl love. I'm hearing like not a lot of people are ready to talk about this subject. Change, then. I don't care. Yeah, it's the truth. I don't care. Yeah, I'm protected. I'm being creative. I'm being myself. The truth is that we need to be open. Strength. We need to be open to talking about, love. Like, you can't be defensive about, yeah, true. Like, you can't be defensive about love. It's real. It's real. And it's like for years we've been like cursed for as humanity, generationally we've been cursed sexually. Mostly that's where they would target the most, because that's where most of our energy comes from our sacral chakra. That's why it's called a sacral chakra. So when your sacral chakra is blocked and hurt and cursed, it fucks with your root chakra. It fucks with your confidence. It fucks with your heart chakra. It fucks with your throat chakra. Even as I say that, like, it fucks with your third eye at some point. Like, at some point, it starts to make you all go, like, it's a part of you. It's like me telling you about your intuition. Like, it's just as important. It's a part of your body. Agape and Eros love is very important. If you're not prepared, then whose fault is that? The person who the curse. It's the curse. That's why you're not prepared. So get with it or get lost. Emperor. So get with it or get lost. And we already talked about being lost. Death, change, transformation. You need to be able to communicate. Yeah, you need to be able to communicate. If you're not communicating about love, if you're not communicating about your partnership, and I'm like, you know what I mean? Like eating, it's like food. It's like what you watch, what you perceive, how you perceive it, what you intake from it, wish fulfillment, like what you think about it, like everything like that is important. If you're like, literally, it's giving me the same card, judgment. Like if you are not in this energy of absolute fulfillment for yourself, do you know how a child is always fulfilled? A child is always happy. That's the truth. You need to communicate that. Child is always happy. They might feel like sad a little bit, you know what I mean? But children are symbolism of happiness. Adults are symbolisms of growth and production, of assertion, dominance, of fortune, right? Elders are symbolisms of wisdom, knowledge, ancient, like all these things. And then you have like God, symbolism of God, the source, you know? So what is this energy? Yeah, enlightenment. There's going to be another awakening. Dang. There's judgment, literally judgment. There's going to be another awakening. And it's going to be like, that's what it is. Oh my God. Okay. So you know how we had our great awakening? So that's how you have your sexual awakening. When you have your sexual awakening, you want to be an adult. You already want to be an adult to have a sexual awakening, because that way you can be prepared to explore those options and you don't have to go through karmic cycles. You know what I mean? You can instead learn whatever lessons via other people, via books and wisdom and stories and la. People like me, we did that, right? Why I know so much about all this is because I remember it from my past lives, books, all that shit, right? But someone who's experienced these things, they can tell you straight up that when you experience a sexual awakening young, it fucks with your inner child. Yeah, it fucks with your inner child. And that's where the inner child healing comes from, is that whoever accursed you, if something happened to you when you were a kid, when it comes to sexual love and all that stuff and agape love, death, this whole brooding on the past and sitting and waiting and like hoping and man, what is up, collective? Vibe check. What the fuck is up? What the fuck is going on? Healing the world with comedy, making a literal difference metaphorically. So what's going on? We're bringing the truth about a past betrayal, past healing from past cycles. Our ancestors are healing past cycles. Somebody is also serving karma for what they did to a young child. It harmed their creativity. That's the truth. Your ancestors are protecting you. You might have some internal conflict about like the burdens that you have to carry. Like, you might not know if you need to let go of it because it's going to be good for you, or you need to let go of it because it's harming you. The truth is, you just gotta stay strong. Be strong, take deep breath work, meditate, take your time. That's what it is. For agape love, there's something about, like, there just hasn't been a very fair treatment, son. There just hasn't been very fair treatment for a lot of us here in the collective, and we're starting to realize that as we grow and we see how our generational, like, as we see more people in our generation take better care of their kids, we really start to learn how our parents really screwed us up. That's something that, yeah, there are lots of illusions around how we build our strength, because people probably have no idea how traumatized we were as a divine collective to be able to gain the gifts that we gained. We didn't gain these gifts because we asked for them. We gained them because of fucking evolution and survival. That's the truth. When it comes to agape love and eros love, the only reason we know what we know and is because, like, we were hurt, and we don't want other people to be hurt like we were hurt. That's why we're fulfilled the way we are. Because we wouldn't know anything better. How would we know anything better? Why, if you can't change the past, why get stuck on the fact that things could have, should have, all that energy? Take a look within on what it is that you really wanted for yourself in your life, and see how you can do that for yourself with who you are now. If you're incapable of that, then change it. It takes patience, it takes time, but that's the truth. It's the enlightenment you need. You need to know that you can get what you want now, especially since you're capable of it. It's just that the timing. You need to wait for the timing. Yeah, patience. You need to wait for the timing. Temperance. It's like when it comes to family love, you'll get family love. You'll get family love. You'll just not realize where it's coming from at first. I'm surrounded by my ancient family. I'm surrounded by my, by my star systems, by my star family. I'm surrounded by my ancient ancestors. Look at them. Like, literally, my veins are popping now. Oh my god, I haven't seen this vein pop in a minute. But that's what I mean. It's like, the energy is irreplaceable, and it doesn't have to always be physical. Neither is physical love. Physical love. Physical love. Huh. Neither is sexual love. Sexual love doesn't have to be physical. Physical love is... What is... Physical love... Yeah, okay. It's saying something about physical love being seen as burdensome. Okay, I see. So, sex has nothing to do with your genitals. I don't know why I have to say this, but sex has nothing to do with your genitals. Okay? Your body is a tool. Okay? It is a manifestation of your spiritual, a manifestation of your higher energies, all brought down. That's why there's so much talk about how a soul is made. That's not your job. Like, that's not your job, first of all. Second of all, Physical love manifests in money. So we know that. So if you think physical love is burdensome, probably why you're broke. Yeah. And then what else? Creativity. It manifests into creativity. And I don't mean broke physically. As in like monetarily. If you don't understand the value that you hold, then how do you love? You need to be in the love vibration. Sorry. If you're not in the love vibration, just please have some patience. You'll get there when you get there. Okay? Okay, so Eros is coming up as divine feminine, and Agape is coming out as divine masculine. So right now, when it comes to sexual love, the divine feminine is really upholding that arena right now. There's a lot of inner child healing because of just the absolute bullshit that we went through. Because, like, that's why we're so mad as a collective. That's why there's a lot of anger as a collective for a divine feminine. It's because of just the amount of hatred that had been put on us as sexual beings. You know? Like, look at her. Even the card for the Empress, right? She has these, like, what you call it, leaves covering her, like, you know, titties, and has banana and the pomegranate, you know what I mean, symbolizing Persephone with the pineapple on her head, fruits, vegetables, just abundance, just abundance. And that's how, like, sexual love translates into absolute abundance. You know, that's why there's so much, like, that's why the sex industry has so much money, but they demonize it. They demonize it so much that it turns that way. You know, it turns Luciferian that way because of so much masculine pride, right? Masculinity, toxic masculinity. And I don't care. I'm the girls that know. And when it comes to Eros and erotic love, how do you not have faith in God when it comes to that? Why does it have to be all of a sudden negative and, like, evil and, like, dark feminine energy? Like, no. Not everything sexual has to be dark. Okay? If God made it, okay, then if it's of light, it's of light. Period. Like, if it exists, there is a pure version of it. Just like, why does Rule 34 exist, but that rule doesn't exist for God? It's because of the amount of predatory energy that had been put on these children. So now that we're trying to heal the sexual energy that we had from our sexual awakening when we were young, we were too young. That's the story of Persephone. That's the story of That's the story of Medusa. Is being baited. It's being harmed. So when we're talking about Eros energy and sexual energy, you have to be prepared. You have to be prepared to heal it. No ifs and or buts. Yeah. There's a lot of illusions surrounding like our values. Just genuinely, just our values as a feminine energy. Why do we always have to split it? You know what I mean? It's like using the word nigga or slut. We're taking back that word is the same thing. It's purification. An agape love? Yeah, literally. And when it comes to agape love, there's an energy of, so Knight of Swords and Queen of Pentacles. So it's like family values when it comes to agape love, and like understanding relationship values and motherly bonds and such things like that are understood, but there's so much, I don't want to say impulsive action again. I want to say like, yeah, I feel like we as collective have sort of mastered this energy. Yeah, we as a collective have mastered this energy. That's why people get so like confused and bored. That's why most of the relationship issues usually surround sex. It's never usually about the family. It's usually about sex. Have y'all noticed that? Because this is like a journey. So any types of things that, yeah, any kind of wish fulfillment that you want in a family or agape love you'll have it, because there's no blockages there, so you'll be fine. Blockages. Blah. I don't know why I'm getting that. I'm getting like a ribbit. Like that. Kiss frogs. Yeah. Princess and the Frog. Kiss a lot of frogs just to get to your prince. Wish fulfillment. Yeah. Oh, okay. I see. So, when it comes to agape love right now and the karmic lessons that we're learning, they're from things like Princess and the Frog, like childhood stories that we've learned when we were younger that we took to heart. So we started wishing for the same things that we saw, especially growing up, whether we read it in a book or something like that. But the reality was that it wasn't like the collective was not prepared for it. It was more so like our energies weren't aligned. But soon enough, when it comes to that sweet love that we need, like, I can't talk much on that. Honestly, I'm not even gonna touch upon that. I'm more, my expertise are more in sexual love because I've mastered that energy, not but when it comes to actual like love, I don't I'm gonna be honest, I don't be But let's see. What else for karmic? No, what? What is this about karmic? Yeah, it's finished. Okay, my ancestors just helped close me out on that one because they were like, yeah, it's balancing out. All right, let's move on. Cancer. Yeah. So if you're waiting on your divine partner or something like that, if you're waiting on some kind of divine union, if you're expecting communication, or you should be expecting communication. That's what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be expecting communication. I expect communication. I expect respect. It's a good one. I expect balance. And I expect fluidity and fruition. Playfulness. Yeah. There should be a lot more manifestation, a lot more detailed manifestations on what we desire when it comes to karmic relationships. Can Can someone get this karmic out of my fucking head? Seven of Wands. Okay. So right now, collective, you're coming up as the Empress when it comes to a divine union. So, you're coming up in your feminine energy. If you're a masculine, you're watching this and you're like, oh, I'm coming up as feminine, then this is not your turn. Wait until I mention masculine, or I don't know. But basically right now it says that right now you are in this space, like your fulfillment is like, it's like there's outside sources that are judging you for being fulfilled, but you're just in Christ consciousness. You're just in this energy of like taking care of yourself. You're just taking care of yourself, and it's like people just don't understand why you're so fulfilled taking care of yourself. It's because you're the Empress. And you have a stable foundation now. So you're gonna be taking care of yourself. Period. You're gonna be the creative little queen that you are, and everybody else can change because you already finished doing your changing. You already got out of being in this energy of trying to bring and come and of trying to all the time. You're tired of it. You're tired of it. It's a cycle that never ends. It's all illusions. It's all just the same. So it's over. Yeah. Now you're just trying to find your last pinnacle. You're in this energy of trying to find love, which is why you're here. You're taking a leap of faith, trying to move forward and find someone who will truly be with you. Someone who you want. You don't want to settle down with someone just because, you know what I mean? Oh, I can, and so I will. No, like, that's not how life works. And Empress, like, let's not forget the Queen of England. Like, you could be on your throne forever. Okay, I'm Emperor coming up now. You could be on your throne forever if you really wanted to, and you would still be fulfilled, and everybody else can still hate, and that's everybody else's problems. And yeah, so you're Gucci. Like I said, Divine Feminine is working with the sexual energies right now. That's why that's all like over there. But when it comes to masculine energy right now, masculine, you're juggling between it's like the masculine, divine masculine right now, Emperor, you're juggling. And what I mean by that is like you're trying to balance out being fully free and inspired and being a creative leader and being single. Like, it's you should know behind every great man is a powerful woman. That's a saying for a reason. And it's like you want a partnership with a star, and you want to celebrate this beginning, but you don't want to feel burdened. Like, you want too much. Masculine energy, you do too much. I'm sorry, you be doing too much. Masculine energy, you just have all the issues in the world. It's only you, I, ego, kill it. It's over. Death. You keep thinking about yourself, but you're a masculine. You need to start realizing that you can't do that. Like I said, behind every great man, it's a powerful woman. Masculines in this world, like, there are more women than men, first of all. Masculine energy, the power of masculinity is not dominance. The power of masculinity is assertiveness, is decisiveness, okay? If you're not being assertive and decisive, you're not in your masculine, okay? The power of femininity is Eros and agape. Okay? Those are base needs. Okay? I need like, masculines need to understand you are born through feminine energy. That's why feminine energy is usually closer to the source, because the source energy comes and then it comes. I can't make it up. It's like, the only way you're going to have this absolute grandiose perfect, it's like the idea of a masculine's perfection is always karmic. So every time female energies have to feel difficulties in marriage, it's usually because of the masculine. Yeah, confirmation. Because the masculine energy needs to be assertive. It's like it's the same formula coming up. It's the same chemistry. I'm hearing it. I'm seeing it so clearly. Chemistry. How are you an acid and you want to be a solution? How are you an acid and you want to be a solution? How are you hydrogen peroxide and you want to be water? How are you hydrogen peroxide and you want to be water? It doesn't... Like, know your fucking position. Complete. You can't be what you're not. Yeah, see? God is here, and enlightenment as the sun and the Hierophant. Know your fucking place. Making a literal difference metaphorically. Okay. I think that's it. Yeah, secrets are all coming out. Fast-paced action towards... There's always something. There's always fucking something. So, feminine energy, you expect some kind of communication. Expect to want to let go of something, and you're probably going to have to be patient throughout some kind of battle or something, but you're going to be able to see through something clearly, and it's possible marriage. Great. Finally. Whereas this karmic relationship and karmic cycle that these men keep putting us in, like, we'll be able to tell that this is over once the move is done. Because I'm like, you know what it is? It's men that say, yeah, don't save her. She don't want to be saved. First of all, shut the fuck up. You enslaved us. She don't want to be saved. My nigga, shut the fuck up. Why'd you put us in slavery? Especially sexual slavery. And then want to be like, she don't want to be saved. Why'd you rape us? And say, oh, don't save her. Like, no. You see what I mean? People need to start taking accountability for their fucking actions. Yeah. Hierophant. How'd you trap someone and be like, oh, he doesn't want to be free. Stockholm Syndrome. Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the fucking Beast. Yeah, spinning a web, like, Rumpelstiltskin, the fucking deity? You mean the demon? Who was trying to make her play with the straw of gold, play with fate, in order to put her in the position of marrying the beast who turned out to be a prince? Yeah, right. Journey. God. Right. That's legit. Yeah, resentment. Now we're gonna have to block ourselves from feeling all this resentment of lost love, which is what the grief was about on the last vibe check, or not vibe check, but the general message that I was doing before. So this is what we're moving into. Yeah. How to be more compassionate with ourselves for what we've been through. How to like forgive these fuckers. We have to forgive these people. Predators and all these people. It's more than they are but flesh. It's more than that. It's more than them being but flesh. It's more than corruption. It's like they weren't real. It's like these people were not real. Isn't that the weirdest shit ever? Yeah. It's as if they put us through hell because they weren't real. These weren't real people. They already lost. They have been trapped for years. Ooh. They've been trapped for century, for eternity. That's the truth. I can't make this shit up. That's why they put us through hell, because they're trapped. It's like they want salvation, but they don't know how to get salvation. So this wasn't real masculine energy. It's as if, man. Let me tap into another one. Secrets, yeah. Cycle complete. I'm like trying to go through like my Akashic records, and I'm like trying to figure out how long this has been happening. $53.44. I just can't seem to recall. Or maybe it's like, man, I just can't seem to recall. I'm sorry. I'm like staring off to distance. Literally, I have like the Hierophant. Like, wish fulfillment. Cycle complete. Yeah, judgment. Was there even such a thing as masculine energy? Oh shit. Like, what if that's just made up? What if dark feminine energy is actually just masculine energy? Yeah. I don't be knowing this. I'm getting all the same cards. That's why I'm like being quiet. I'm getting the Star. It's like there's a lot of healing, subconscious healing. Well, it takes a guy, a man, to define what his energy is as masculine. And women would only be able to identify masculine energy once they assert themselves as masculine energy. And the problem with it is that, yeah, the problem is that because men have not been so assertive with their energy, which is what they're supposed to be doing, it's been creating this limbo. Holy shit. Life-changing epiphany. So, what I'm hearing is if you're in masculine energy, potentially you could break the barrier and the veil between heaven and earth. Because you would be able to bring that assertiveness forward that would drive the love potential to the point and the point is God, the source. Cycle complete again. Enlightenment again, and also Ace of Swords again. Wish fulfillment. All it takes is... Men are so fucking powerful. Men are so fucking powerful. That's probably why they're so dumb. I'm just being... Okay, I'm just being Princess of Swords, okay? Cycle complete. I'm just saying. Resentment. Listen. Cycle complete. Healing star. It's not my fault. So I'm just hearing if a guy steps forward to do their job as a man, then they would be able to assert themselves as a man, then they would be seen as that, and they would be successful in a relationship regardless of what it is if they just like realize their potential. That's all I'm hearing, and that all it takes is to heal. Like the only reason that a guy, like I haven't seen a, I don't know any guy that hasn't broken their own heart. Like that's my thing. I haven't seen one guy who hasn't broken their own heart. And I know every single girl who's had their heart broken by a guy. Yeah. Ooh. Shit popped. I don't even know what was about to fall. What is it? Which one? I don't know. And that's all I have for you today. All of this is internal, by the way. All of these energies are internal. So feel free to like skip around. I'm gonna have to put a disclaimer that on my intro videos. Feel free to skip around and follow your intuition. Tower. Okay. See y'all. Bye. Wait. Transition.